So a few days ago, President Trump announced another executive order coming in the next 4 weeks. This time, the executive order is going to focus on a merit-based immigration system. What is a merit-based immigration system? Well, watch this video and I'll break it down for you even more. So a few days ago, President Trump announced that another executive order is coming in the next 4 weeks. This time, it's going to focus on a merit-based immigration system. So what does it mean? We'll talk about it in this video in a few seconds. But remember, in the past couple of weeks, we had quite a few executive orders. We had the student ban. We've got a video of that. You can see the video in the description of this video. We talked about restrictions on students that are currently in the United States, taking full-time online classes, essentially banning so many students. We had an order, so many restrictions on asylum seekers. So many of these orders came out and so many restrictions, and yet now he's talking about a new executive order changing completely our immigration system. What is this merit-based system? Before we talk about that, those of you that are here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click that bell to be notified. We release videos every single week, and specifically with so much information, so much breaking news, I'm going to make sure to do live videos and get that information out to you every single week. So make sure you subscribe and click that like, because if not, YouTube is not going to be sharing this video with people that need that information every single week. My name is Jacob Sapochnick, and I'm an immigration attorney here in San Diego, California, and we service clients in all 50 states. So this recent executive order just came as a complete shock, because we had all these news about negative news, students are being banned, and we just felt this complete frustration, especially for myself and a lot of my clients. Now this announcement, almost like a teaser, that there's going to be a new executive order specifically talking about a merit-based immigration system. So what is a merit-based immigration system the way we see it? So merit-based immigration system means that they're going to be using a person's individual skills to decide whether they can immigrate to the United States and how fast they can do so. The idea is to replace our current family-based immigration system. As you know, and we've done many videos about the visa bulletin, essentially where we have categories of people, whether it's an F1, F2A, somebody who immigrates based on a spouse, somebody who immigrates based on a green card holder spouse, a parent, a brother or sister. The idea is to replace this system with a merit-based, almost like a point system, where they're going to be looking at the person's education level, the person's financial ability, the ability to be able to learn English, pass the civic test, and based on that, they're going to be able to classify them, how they'll be able to immigrate to the United States. Again, we don't have exactly the details as to how they're going to be doing it, but when they're talking about the merit-based system, the idea is to replace what is called now a family unity, a family class immigration system, where we are basically looking at people who's sponsoring who, a husband sponsoring a wife, a parent sponsoring a child, the country they're from, to be able to control diversity, replace all that, a system that is taking a long time, as well as the way the employment-based system, again, the categories. I've got the EB1, EB2, EB3, take that and replace that with a merit-based system, looking at the individual skills, their financial factors, and looking at that and taking that into account, how they can immigrate to the United States, and probably how fast they can do so. So for example, the way Trump said it in some of his recent interviews, he says, there's a point system. So you're going to get points, more points, if you're a younger person. You're going to get more points if you have a job offer already. You're going to get more points if you have money to invest. And you're going to get more points if your education skills are higher education level is higher. So all these factors are going to come into some sort of point system calculation, and based on that, they'll determine how fast that person can immigrate. And based on those points, they'll determine if that person can immigrate and when. Essentially, this plan also will change the number of green cards currently being issued to workers and people that are family members that are being able to come to the United States. It will change that proportion, and they'll use a certain formula to calculate how many green cards are going to be issued to whom, and hopefully that would speed up the process. Again, it's very unclear how they can do that because right now we have a severe visa backlog. We've got people that are waiting for years to get the green cards. And so by changing that system, we don't know, we're not sure if they're going to be releasing more visas to be able to catch up with the current backlog before they issue or start the point-based system. It's really unclear. But the idea behind it is that there's going to be a new allocation of green cards and visas that are being issued, and that's going to be part of that merit-based system. And remember, the merit-based system, the point system, is not something new that Trump invented. This system already exists in countries like Canada and Australia. For example, in Canada, somebody that has already an English-speaking skills, somebody that already has higher education, somebody that already has a job offer, gets more points and bring him closer to his eligibility to immigrate to Canada, for example. So again, what we know right now, it's a proposal that he's going to be probably releasing some sort of an order in a few weeks, either announcing this system to come in at some point or initiating a process for people to start thinking about it. I mean, again, for me, it's just hard to imagine he can change with one executive order our entire immigration system that's been around for decades. And again, on one hand, we've got a president that is blocking people from coming into the U.S. On one hand, we have a president that creates a separation of family members, people that are waiting overseas because of the current ban, people that cannot join their family members. And so that is something that is really concerning. And so when he's talking about creating this merit-based system, it's just very confusing. Also, what was mentioned in the proposal and in his upcoming executive order, that he's going to talk about creating some sort of a solution for DACA. Not necessarily a path for citizenship, but at least outlining some sort of some points for Congress to be able to work on a plan to make a permanent solution for DACA. So that's also something that was mentioned. But we'll see. I mean, again, it's probably going to happen in the next 3-4 weeks. Things are going to be leaking more and more as the days go by, and of course we will continue keeping you posted on what's going to happen with this particular order. As soon as this proposal was announced a few days ago, immigrants, advocates, and human rights supporters are worried that this particular system could favor the rich, the wealthy, the privileged, and essentially shut down the door of opportunity for people that really need to come to the United States, people who are escaping poverty and violence like asylum, from coming into the United States. It may create a system of a privileged society of people who already have the resources to come, already have kind of like the A-list of people that are coming in. So again, that's what we know, and hopefully we'll get some more information in the next few weeks, and we'll be able to do an update video on this. But this is something that people are asking. We get a lot of comments and questions about what is this new merit system. Well, there is no system yet. This is only a rumor or proposal that there is going to be a new executive order coming. And as you know, every time there's a rumor, there is an order coming. So we know something is coming. And the idea is maybe an announcement or an outline of the new merit-based system that may come in the near future to replace our current immigration system. As of now, nothing has changed. It's still the same system. We still have backlogs. We still have people waiting to come. We still have lawsuits filed against the president, orders. And I just want to make a quick video to update you on this, what we know, and as soon as we know more, we'll update you further. Once again, join our Facebook group. We'll continue our discussion there, share our experiences with our members, and if you have any specific questions you want to share in a private environment, post them in our Facebook group. The link is in the description of this video. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I want you not to miss any of our videos and our live streams, so subscribe to our channel. And once again, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of this order, what are your concerns, and I'll make more videos to answer those questions. Thanks again, and I'll see you in our next video.